Hot 97 DJ Drewski. Listen, we got the fifth powerful person in Detroit. Something like that. It was something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the last time you visited us, I think that just dropped.
Yeah.
But Icewear Vezzo is back in the building.
What it do? What's up with you, my boy?
Last time you pulled up, you came with Ars.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arsenal. And you guys was working on a record together.
A record, a video, and we had a show that day too.
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah.
This time, we got a project.
Yeah.
A Vezzo project.
Yeah.
Live from the 6.
Live from the 6. Coming.
Not to be confused with Toronto 6.
Yeah, we from 6 Mile. From 6 Mile of Detroit, the east side. You know, like M, he from 8 Mile. You know
Right, got you.
We from 6 Mile. Like Sada Baby, he from 7 Mile.
Me
and Babyface Ray and Peasy and Doug, we from 6 Mile.
6 Mile.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because Detroit, every mile right now got it.
Every mile.
Right, the energy in the city is just different.
Absolutely.
You just being out there, I think I seen recently you did like a event for kids.
Yeah, we had like a picnic. We got a little date. It's called the Six Nick every summer for like the last 25 years. So this year I want to this the second year I did it. I want to separate. So the adult picnic usually be at the end of July or the first week of August.
Got it.
But, you know, it'd be a lot when the kids and the adults saw it. It'd be too much, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so I want to separate it and give out some free gifts, free clothes, shoes, food, games, and all that for the shorties.
Was that always like, not a thought, but always something you wanted to do, or you feel like more now as a father, it means a lot more when you do it?
That's exactly what it was. It's something I always want to do.
Right.
I always been doing, but now that I'm a father, I think
you
know, I understand it. It hit different, way different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we were talking before, like, you know, just talking about life stuff.
Yeah.
And both being, you know, being fathers.
Absolutely.
You just start looking at everything different.
Everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Your hustle is different.
Yeah, all the way to the way you communicate with women and everything. You know,
Right.
I got a daughter, so it's just everything just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, that grind, that hustle, is just turn it up.
It don't stop.
Nah.
It turns up, but you just you don't hustle backwards no more.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is like, yo, it gotta have
make
a purpose.
sense. Yeah. It ain't all about the money no more. It's about the money, but it ain't all about it. Like, you ain't just rushing to grab every single dollar.
Right.
Because it got to, like you said, it got to have a purpose and it got to make sense.
Do you feel like you're able to find that balance, though, being an artist? It's different. Like, I'm local. I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, I get booked maybe for a day out of town, but you do these runs where, like, today you all over New York.
Yeah.
How do you find that balance to still be, you know, dad and artist?
Absolutely. I think it come easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know my intentions of everything. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out of town, I'm partying, I'm vibing, and it's about the music, I'm here for a reason.
Right.
I got one job. I got an agenda. You know, I'm here to turn up, have fun, and connect with people. I think it stopped being about the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where it's like, man, where the shorties at? You know what I mean? I ain't on that.
Yeah,
I got my mind made up. I got the woman that's for me already. So.
Because that energy right there, that takes a lot. It sucks a lot of, you know.
Absolutely. Then just having a bunch of other stuff going on, like other businesses, and just, you know, just having motion with stuff outside of music.
Right.
You just don't, somehow you just kind of lose the energy to be able to even do that, bro. Like, I don't even got the attention span to be able
That's what I'm saying.
I don't,
You
bro.
realize, yo, it just sucks so much energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I can't even focus on what matters.
Yeah.
But the thing about you, right, and I feel like people can learn from, is this ain't new. You ain't catch a hot record and blow up in 1 year. Like, you put in work. Like, you've been through every stage as an artist from the very beginning.
Yeah.
But I think Grade A just celebrated like 10-year anniversary, right?
The whole Clarity too. That was like my first mixtape that really like took Detroit all the way over.
Right.
And that was a decade ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. So, like you say, it just been a long run, and I done synced it all. I done experienced everything.
Right.
I done watched it all. I done been a part of it all. I done fell off, came back up, fell off again, came back up again. I've been through the motions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it kind of moving around, I'm a vet at moving around.
That's what I'm trying to explain. Because, I sit here and new artists come, and they got a heat rock, number one.
Yeah.
But they just don't know nothing. Like, they don't know what's about to come.
Yeah.
They don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it actually, like, you can put people on game.
Yeah.
Because you lasted already a decade.
Long time, yeah. I know how to not let this stuff. It done made me arrogant already. I've been through that already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to not let nothing get to my mind and nothing. Just focus strictly on the goal, and that's to get money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I passed that excitement stage where I overly excited to be around other artists.
right.
I passed. It's all that's behind me. So, you know, honestly, it make the grind easier. I think if any artist can find that in themselves, they gonna realize that the grind is way easier after that. When you learn to just strictly focus on the whole point that we doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like they gotta go through them stages though,
Absolutely,
right?
without a doubt.
You gotta go. You gotta fuck up bags. You gotta, you know,
experience
get in
the
trouble.
best teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
Because without that, you wouldn't be who you are today,
that's a
right?
fact. The way I move come from me dealing with shit and, you know what I'm saying, moving the wrong way and experiencing stupid ass shit and doing dumb shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? So now I know how to prevent a lot of shit at the same time. You know what I mean? I learned to focus that prevention. That's a strong asset that we got as human beings, is the ability to prevent.
Could you now sit back and see like a new artist, say they coming up in Detroit, and watch and just see like, oh yeah, he about to fuck this up.
I seen that shit so many times, bro. And I don't warn artists like, bro, you gotta ain't it far back.
Right.
And then later on when that shit crumble, nigga be like, bro, I should have listened. I'm like, yeah, you right, but you still got time. We all got time. We always got time. That's what made me stop counting people out. I've been counted out before. I had people tell me like, bro, I told you not to play it like that, and you did it anyway. Now that shit crumbling. But I got it all right back.
You knew how to get it. You know how to get it. Not everyone could get it back.
That's a fact, bro. But to go back to your question, I say that shit so many times, bro. I watched niggas crash out like nonstop a lot of times.
At this point, you can't even jump in
There's
anymore,
nothing to
right?
save. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna listen.
Some
they
niggas
don't
went
get
too far off on the deep end and ain't no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas crashed out a little bit and they still got room to come back. But you know, like when you fuck up good opportunity, bro, that shit play on you mentally too.
Was there ever one that you knew like, damn, I fucked this up?
Man,
like
countless of times.
No big one though. Like,
man, I had a song called Money Phone, bro. That was so fucking big, bro. I dropped the ball on that. I felt like I had another song called Moonwalking. That was my first like nationwide recognition.
Out of the town.
Out of the town that I got. And I fumbled that one too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad I was able to learn from that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was it like on some marketing fumble or just, you was just...
all of that shit, marketing fumble, letting that shit get to me, all that, bro, overall. But the main thing was the marketing fumble. I fumbled that shit hard.
Right. Thinking like it's just going to go on its own.
Yeah. And overthinking, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. Just not having fun with the shit, bro. That shit kind of fuck it up too.
Right.
You know
not enjoying the moments.
You got to enjoy that shit, bro. You got to have fun. You got to, when you have fun with shit, it just help you appreciate the moment of right now, and shit just goes super smooth after that.
Right.
But when you overthink it and make that shit way too business, you take the fun out of it, and then that energy shows. Right. It show in person, bro. You can tell when a motherfucker ain't having fun. You feel bored. You look bored. It ain't no energy there.
Yeah. And then people don't even want to be around you.
Nobody want to be around somebody that ain't got no energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did you feel like throughout your career too that changed a lot? Just the people you around from,
without a doubt,
from when you first started putting out music to now.
Shout
out to Wayne who's in the building.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When I see, okay, Wayne, they connected. It makes me excited. Like, okay, Vezzo know who he around. Like,
that's my brother.
Right.
You know what's crazy though, bro? I had the same manager my whole rap career.
Nice.
Literally the same. I never had no other manager outside of the manager that I got. You know, so as far as like my team, for the most part, that part didn't change. But like my environment and like entourage, that shit definitely changed.
Right.
And for the right reasons, you know what
of course,
yeah. I had to switch that shit up, bro, because that was one of the moments where I would have crashed out, and it was get like that. It'd get like that, you know. So I believe in not ignoring the signs, and I done got a lot of signs that I haven't ignored that I did ignore in the past, and that shit ain't work out well for me. So now I'm not ignoring those signs. And when I see shit ain't the way it's supposed to be, then we gonna move that around. You heard?
I just like talking about it because it takes one person just to listen to you,
literally,
and see, because at this point in your career, like you said, like, as an artist, you made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Financially you would be looked at like you made it, right?
Yeah.
So there is someone that's paying attention to this shit. Like,
absolutely.
I don't gotta move the way I think every rapper moves.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And not everyone is open to talk about it in a cool way, in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you talking about it, you make it sound cool, even though it wouldn't be considered cool.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's the acceptance thing that a lot of artists deal with, you know, as far as, because I've been that way, like, feeling like I had to be accepted by other peers in the rap business and shit like that. You know, I think that drive a lot of the decisions, the wrong decisions that a lot of artists make is wanting to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we ain't gotta be accepted by nobody. Nigga ain't gotta accept me, I ain't gotta accept them.
Right.
It's only one crowd that we gotta please, and that's the listeners. That's the fans. As long as we got the people, everything, all is well after that. Everything gonna fall in place. You know what I'm saying? So the way it seemed like now, a lot of artists try to impress each other and try to get accepted by each other.
Right.
And I think that's just focusing on the wrong people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But, you know, at a time like when Detroit has influence, because you guys have influence on music, on the culture,
for
right?
sure.
You start finding other artists that are not from Detroit start sounding like, just because it's a wave, it's a trend.
It's a wave, yeah.
Does it excite you, or does it like, not another one come, like, you know?
At the end of the day, bro, I appreciate that shit because motherfucker ain't got to push that sound with us. You know what I'm saying? I think bigger artists rapping, using that sound, it only pushed that sound and that agenda that we pushing. But at the same time, it do be times where certain artists use it and fuck with the sound and they don't fuck with us. Like, for instance, right? Like during the whole, like New York drill still got away, but like when that shit was like stupid crazy, last year, every time an artist from a different city or a major artist decided to rap on that, they went and grabbed a 5-year foreign, or they grabbed a New York drill artist, period, no matter how bigger than them they was. They paid homage to that sound, but it's like when it come to our sound, they like, shit, we just gonna use the sound, we ain't gotta fuck with them. I don't think that's cool. I think that ain't gangster. That ain't real at all. Right. But it is what it is. What we gonna do?
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Just keep grinding.
As a artist from Detroit, it would make more sense.
It'll make a lot of sense.
Grab somebody.
What's wrong with that?
And it don't gotta be Vezzo.
Yeah, it don't gotta be Vezzo. That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was me, you know, if I'm big as like a Cardi B or somebody,
right,
and I rap on a New York drill beat during that real hype, I'm go grab one of the young niggas that's like that from New York, that, you know what I'm saying, that got them a wave and got a buzz, because that's they shit. You know what I'm saying? What do I got to lose? It's just doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro.
Shout out to the whole Detroit, all the artists out there rocking.
Yeah,
live from the 6, dropping.
Sir. Yeah.
How many records is on that, you know?
I think it's 12 records on that joint.
Okay, 12 records.
I ain't put no features on this motherfucker.
Purposely.
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. You heard?
Just like, yo, this is me, right?
This
like,
all me,
let me focus
bro.
on me.
I got hella features stacked up too, like a shitload of features. But for me, it's like, you know, last 3-4 projects, it been a lot of huge, big features. And I still got a gang of them motherfuckers left in the tank that haven't been released. But, you know, I just want to kind of show motherfuckers what I can do on my own.
Right.
You know, and just hold my own. Just do everything on my own this time. And give myself a try. Give myself a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the main thing for me, is to let me just rock out. Let me just knock this shit down and talk crazy and come all bangs on this motherfucker with nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
And just the way you move, the way you carry yourself is, I do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? The aura, the energy.
No doubt. Like
I was telling Jason, I'm like, yo, I fuck with him because I just like the way he carry himself. Like, you don't feel like he's being manipulated or he's being told what to do. Yeah. He's going to do what Vezzo wants to do and how he want to do it. Even down to the project, are you picking every song on it? Like,
I picked every song on that.
No A&R, no.
Of course, Wayno always helped me out.
He's the ear. Like, yo,
you know, because I respect his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Wayno been in this shit for a while, and he know what he doing. And we listen to the same type of music. Bro got swag, he got some sauce about himself. So, You know,
and you got a resume.
Absolutely. But for the most part, yeah, I do the shit how I want to do it. I just think it count more. You know what I'm saying? That go back to that having fun with this shit.
Right.
If you overthinking and you making this shit too much about business, it don't work like that. I released records where it was strictly about business and about this and about that. I had a song with Big Sean called Balance.
Right.
And we put so much shit into it to where we was intentionally trying to make it go and make it just didn't work out.
Right.
And every record that I ain't give a fuck about, it's like, this just
those
me.
The ones that...
Them bitches go. It be the ones, bro.
Right.
So I'm a firm believer in having fun and sticking to your gut feeling and sticking to your sound and doing you. You know what I'm saying? 6-7 years ago, nobody would have thought that sound get any type of recognition. And I stuck to that shit. I never jumped on whatever sound, whatever the sound
that wave was at the time.
I never jumped on that shit. I always knew, no, they gonna fuck with it. This gonna go. And I was right. You know what I'm saying? So I know if I was right about that, then I might be right about a lot more. So I'm gonna just stick to what I believe and stand firm on what I think.
And clearly it's working.
It's working. You know what I'm saying?
It's working.
Yeah, it might not be the biggest, but it's gonna be that. And we gonna catch that and it's gonna come, it's gonna happen.
And you getting invited to the same places everyone else is getting invited to.
Absolutely.
Right? Shout to Gilly, because you performing at Gilly's concert.
That's my dog right there, man. I rock with Gilly and Wallow along.
Right. So like, you know, certain things you up here on your own, like you getting invited to the same places,
around,
but they can't count you out.
Nah, they can't do that.
Don't count them out.
They can't do that. Don't count your baby
Don't
out,
jack
man.
his flow neither and not, you know, show love.
Fuck with it. It's on the flow.
Live from the 6th. What date is it dropping?
And July 26th is on the flow. Live from the 6th, man. This shit gonna be turned.
You ain't dissing nobody that's jacking your flow, though, right?
We ain't doing that. I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? It's all I love, bro. I get money. I don't never be on no bitter shit. No, it is what it is, bro.
You understand it.
I understand. This shit a hustle. It's a grind, bro. So at the end of the day, them folks ain't doing nothing wrong.
Now, I'm sure some of the young boys back home, though, they get frustrated. Like,
man, that shit was going
like
they keep
viral
on Twitter a couple days ago. Like, but I don't play off and I don't feed off into that shit, bro. Like, we bosses, bro. We ain't.
Right, and you understand the business side of it.
I understand the business, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's all gangster. But this motherfucker, sound like one of them. I want to bring the whole nation into 6 Mile. I want to show these folks what 6 Mile look like, what we sound like, how we coming, everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about.
Vezzo in the building, High 97, new at 2, live from the 6th. Let's run it up.